A bunch of data mines that just came out that were discovered by Quick Draw. We're going to go over them, and most of them are suggesting that Battle World is coming sooner than later, and then also that Oath is going to be the next character after Blade, and that's going to be followed up by Man-Thing. Now, on the screen here, I've got Guardian. That's right. We've got availability for Alpha Flight, Sasquatch to the Arena Store, and Arena Orb. Guardian to the Spotlight Orb, which is super easy to get Guardian out of that. And I hoard those Spotlight Orbs until a new character is added into them, and I've built up a surplus. And then North Star to the War Store. And so that is going to be the most challenging one because it's going to be random. That the War Store resets 3 times a day, and I don't know what the percent chance of him showing up there, but like for me today, North Star was not in the War Star, and so that is going to create some situations. Also, a lot of people did not understand my Nick Fury costume. David Hasselhoff was Nick Fury before Samuel Jackson, but everybody kept saying I look like Dr. Evil. So let's get into the data mines. Quick Draw is saying that Oath is going to be the next character to be released based on the data mines, and that there are Battle World offers. Battle World prep offers are in the game files. So we'll have to see what that means. My understanding is that these files show up in the data mines relatively close to when they are actually put into the game. So we don't have a definite timeline. Officially, all they've said is Battle World is coming in the 4th quarter of 2024. So we just went into the 4th quarter, but that could mean as late as the end of the year in December. I've play tested Battle World briefly. I have some thoughts on it that I'll share at a later date. And frankly, I feel like a lot of things, it's pretty easy to speculate, but it's all up in the air. My experience has been with Scopely and Galaxy of Heroes and all of these games is that it's generally a pretty fluid environment, and they do have deadlines, but a lot of times the deadlines are missed or changes need to be made. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see when this Battle World is actually going to come out. For Christmas, I want a dragon. Be realistic. A 7 red star. Thanos egg game. What color dragon do you want? Oh my God. Another data mine. And so this is for an event that's happening next week where it's going to require campaign energy. So if you're the type that will hoard campaign energy, I don't think there's really anything right now for me personally to spend my campaign energy. So I'm going to start hoarding it based on this data mine, and that way I can potentially take advantage of the event that's starting next week. I think for a lot of people, if you need to farm gear and things like that, I think hoarding in general is not great if it's slowing down your account progression. But if you have nothing to do with your campaign energy and spending it right now, doesn't make a lot of sense for me personally. So I'm going to be hoarding it until then. Player, free to play can't be competitive without these changes. Boundless, we'll have offers to help with them. Yeah. The Blade Night Stalker orbs, can we just petition to rename them Agatha All Along orbs? They seem very persistent in sticking with this RNG system, and I don't know, what do they expect? We have not had a system like this where it's this RNG. This continues to be a top post on Reddit ever since they've announced it. Doesn't seem like people are warming up to this at all. Event organization trash can. As we speak today, there are 12 events go boxes when pressed into another 12 event boxes. 100 may think the design layout was a good idea, and they may feel that having a lot of events is good. And I don't know. I feel like there's a lot, and it's just kind of like a cluster of events and going through the tab. The one thing that bothers me the most, and I'll show you what bothers me, because I don't think it's happening right now in game, but I'm going to go in game and I'll show you, is sometimes a red dot will show up here on events. This right here, like a red dot. And when you click on the events, there will be no red dots here. And then you just have to like preemptively guess that it's going to be in this one here and then hope there's a red dot there. It's so annoying. A lot of people have suggested to me that the best way to go about that is just to go right to the campaigns, and then you can see some of the energies and the, but still, it's such a weird system. I don't like it. I just have a problem with the red dot. So, and the reason why I take issue with the red dot is because it's an oversight. Why would they have a red dot on the main menu, and then when you go into the menu, there's not, and then when you have to go into the second menu, but you don't know which one to hit to go into the second menu. So what was the point of the red dot in the first place? And I don't like that at all. It seems a little bit annoying. If you expect disappointment, then you never really be disappointed unless you play Marvel Strike Force. Thanks, Thanos, for being late. Thanks, Thanos, for being here. And I noticed this happened to me where soon as the showcase and all the events ended for Annihilators, like I got 50 Thanos shards, like right away. I just want to express my thanks to Scopely for giving us, finally, Thanos. Just right after their event went away, professional game event designing. Next time, at least put a big red tent on these events saying, don't even dream about this, or at least, well, we'd know what to expect. Anyway, I know he was unlockable, but this event would have to push people at least a higher tier, which would have been very meaningful, in my opinion. Yeah, it was random. Did you get lucky? Hey, they got a pity system. Well, it's worky. I feel sorry already. Yeah, I don't really particularly care for that. I just, all of this system is weird. Alliance donation changes. And in general, I do like this with the candy event where you can spend the 1,000 silver promotion credits, which are useless, even the gold promotion credits. But the dark promotion credits for me, I know I did a video with Beta Ray, and he threw out a number of how many dark promotion credits he had, but it was tens and tens of thousands. So I know some people have an abundance of dark promotion credits, but not me. I need them. Alliance donation changes. What's the good and the weird? And I don't know that this is permanent. It might be temporary, but I like this candy store. Definitely going to be using it to get the awakened abilities that I don't have, like on Ares Special, and then the ones on Blade. And I think even Old Man Logan's Basic, which I don't have, which is not that great, but I still want it. Finally, there's something useful to do with the silver promos. Actually, a good thing for once. But the 500 dark promotion credits in the third donation tier, straight up weird to me. And it's only 3,000 extra candies, so I'm not sure that it's that big of a deal for me. Whatever it is. Well, let's pull it up. It's just not even close to worth the amount that it is. It's just not even close. Not even close. Now they do call this new system. They do call it Alliance Gifts. Yeah. It goes from 6,000. Let's see how it goes from 6,000 to 9,000, and 9,000 behind me. Yeah, that's not worth 500 dark promotion credits. It's just not. Just do the silver one. It's like 3,000 candies. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference at all at the end of the day. Weird to seem like the Outlandish because I'm free to play. If you're spending, you guys rolling DPC? Nope. Watch the occasional stream on YouTube, interact with some quite highly engaged players, and they're never heard anyone say they have an excess DPC. There's only one person that's ever said that to me, and that was Beta Ray. I'm curious about the people here on Reddit. Do you have all DPC characters maxed, and do you have large amounts of DPC credits hoarded? And I think it's just going to come down to if someone has bought offers, eventually they get a clump. Boundless players are giving a lot of feedback about the new character system. A lot of them say they will quit. And some Boundless says, start selling quitting offers. For $100, a player can quit Marvel Strike Force today. There was this one guy that quit, and I've seen a lot of people come and go in Marvel Strike Force, right? People. There's always a certain level of attrition, and I don't feel like people quitting today is any higher than other. But I remember this one guy quit, and he just left the Alliance and deleted his Discord, and he was gone forever. I mean, he just like ghosted everybody, and he was gone. Another data mine coming in from Quick Draw. Icon for Darkness in the game files. With Battleworld offers in game, Imagine Darkness will be a stacking debuff for Null. Also, with Blade having some bonus damage to vampires, I imagine somewhere in the Battleworld there will be a non-symbiote vampire section, considering there are 5 vampire minions in game. And then debuff Darkness appears to be, what is that? Stealth, and it appears to impact accuracy, and then it has that, and that's the icon. And then there's an icon for Null's gear, and the game file suggests he will be playable Maybe not a way like Ultron was in Dark Dimension 1. So those are all the data mines. I don't know. When do you think Battleworld is coming? I mean, I guess it could be between now and the end of December, but if the offers are in the game files, that suggests to me sooner than later. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Go big or go home. With Whale Harder, nothing's too big to conquer. Now available on Amazon. With Amazon Prime, get fast and free delivery.